Thank you, Caroline, for that report. The Father's Day recalls the importance of having a father or father figure in one's life, and of course, the qualities expected of a father in the family, the church, and the society. In the Basilica of Grace Anglican Church, Gudu, Abuja, men were reminded they must be good Christian role models to the younger generation. Charles Philip Wakolam has a report of that story. He tells us more.
These men are role models, responsible and enthused to make the younger generation a better replacement to them. This year's Father's Day activities in the Basilica of Grace Anglican Church, Gudu, Abuja, didn't just happen. The men, led by Sir Harford Udochukwu, deliberately reminded themselves of the qualities of a good father by holding a seminar on fatherhood.
I keep telling you, in marriage there are no walls. And I don't go back to something when you go to and say you enter the kitchen, but the only is that no matter what I make, that is what the Holy Ghost creates.
They also touched on some medical issues men undergo.
A situation where you have premature ejaculation, this essentially has to be solved by a therapist.
The men also organized sporting activities to celebrate them before gathering everyone for a get-together banquet. On Sunday, Father's Day, the outpour of love for the men was overwhelming. From children, the choir, women, handing over gift items to some of the men in the church, including the vicar and the assistant priests. The presentation of the men showcased the day-to-day struggles men go through to keep their families in one piece. While the sermon was on being a good role model to the children.
So what we have right now in the midst of the confusion of trial and error is that sometimes by trial and error you find a man who is a good father but a bad husband. Or you find a good husband and a very bad father. And the case is the same with the women.
It's a day we try to also recognize the sufferings that fathers go through and the sacrifices they make to bring their homes together. And also to remind every father as well of certain responsibility that they need to ensure are taken care of. That's why every year that this comes, we try to remind ourselves of the same, so that in case some people are going off track, they can get back on track. And then it will be a joy if everybody in this church is rapturable.
It is generally believed that men are under-celebrated. And of course, you know that before now there was nothing like Father's Day. It always used to be the mothers. And it's not as if we were grudging. It's not as if we had any complaint. But then it touched the hearts of some people to say, okay, these heads of the family, let us also honor them with a special day of celebration. So it's an exciting day, and I'm always happy whenever Father's Day comes around.
First of all, we need to recognize the fatherhood of God, who is our creator, our progenitor, our defender, and our provider. And this should be followed by fathers who are men, human beings, that we should also be proactive in our family. We should be the provider and the protector of our family. And more importantly, we should know that we are role models, that the children are looking onto us. It's good to teach, but more so we must train, because they will do more of what they see us doing than what we say.
Happy Father's Day. Charles Philip Wakolam, ACNN News.